Давай это.
Well, if there's one thing I'd learned during 20 years of detective work,
Есть более полезные
it's that
дела.
if someone wants to meet you at a remote location at night, you should bring an army for backup. One time, me and Marty were stupid enough to underestimate a situation like that, and we never really recovered. And yet, here we were again, about to step alone into something.
Подожди, ее убили? Кошечку убили?
Only one tactic remained, as the old dogs say. Balls to the wall.
Убили девочку, кошечку эту. Рука была не мохнатая. Так не мохнатая. Старая вспоминали? А мне кажется, что нет. Мне кажется, что она мертва. Шлюха!
This is the word. What can I say? The message is loud and clear.
Yeah, what matters is who is it for?
Слушай, что говорили, но...
I can't misunderstand that if I wanted to.
We'll see.
Wait a second, did that bimbo put a spell on you? As you used to say, don't let it cloud your objective judgment, Boss Bird.
What
Да.
are you talking to, boy?
Все так. Так, туфля.
Damn.
It's not a good sign.
Maybe she just lost it when she hurried into the house.
Yeah, right.
Do you think it belongs to Natasha?
No idea. Do you think I measured her feet when I was in her room?
Not sure I want to know, but I wouldn't be surprised. Should we take it?
Hell no. I'll buy you one if you want.
Хочешь куплю тебе такую?
Do you mean the real cops? Do you think?
I'm almost certain. My crest is tingling.
Damn it.
Гребнем
Thank
чую.
God I have a weapon on me, or two.
When do you not have one?
Fair point.
Stop staring at it. You're freaking me out.
Okay, I just like shoes.
Furry hell, Marty, I don't want to know. Stop staring.
Так, все, окей, здесь все. Мне кажется, что Руслан прошел ее за 8 часов, я ее за 10 даже не пройду.
Chicken police.
Хотя у меня сегодня дикое желание.
Marty, that's enough.
Хотя у меня дикое желание.
Chicken police.
Marty, that's enough.
Дикое желание, короче, сегодня пройти ее
Write
полностью.
that down.
It burned into my mind.
Так. Все? Ничего больше нет? Ничего больше нет. Окей?
Marty, before we enter, did you bring Big Bertha?
Of course. She's in the trunk.
It's time to get Her Majesty out.
That's what I like to hear.
Большая Берта.
Let's go.
Hello, my beauty.
Just don't point it at me.
Aw, scared? Take it easy.
Берта,
swore I'm not gonna
да-да-да.
shoot you again.
Very gallant of you, partner.
What, are you still pissed at me? I'm happy to remind you why you got shot the first time.
I get it. Just shut the fuck up already.
А почему подстрелили-то его, интересно, я не понимаю. Так, все. Го.
It's the nothing.
What was that?
Forget it. Just an old quote from a movie. It means it's fucking dark in here.
Пух ей в клюв.
Flashlight.
I didn't bring one.
Yeah, me neither. What a pair of fucking professionals.
Yep.
But you do have a shotgun with you.
We should have shotguns for this kind of deal.
Is that from an old movie?
No, it's an original.
Figures.
Я же говорю! У нас криминал, возможно, труп.
She was lying on the floor as if she was sleeping.
Но это не кошечка была, но все равно.
Almost.
Ну мертвая же все
A
равно.
pool of blood ruined the picture.
Хотя,
Poor delicate Deborah.
как в видеоролике была рука с ногтями, а у этой не было ногтей. В первой сцене, в начале игры.
No animal can swim in high heels.
Wild gods. Fuck even.
Yeah,
Креть.
it's her. Deborah, the girl who came to my office.
I figured. But what the hell happened? Was it Natasha? Is this what you wanted us to see?
No. I mean, I don't think so, Marty. She seemed very attached to the girl, and I believed her. Furthermore, she has no motive to kill her.
Антон, ты Chicken Police начал заливать на YouTube. Вау.
Something
У меня
maybe
к
the
тебе
killer wanted, too.
большое спасибо.
The poor
Пока
girl
что.
was trying to protect it.
Did she seem that kind of girl?
She risked a lot simply by coming to see me. She would have done it for her mistress.
Why is she naked? Was it sexual? I mean, there's no sign of struggle. She seems untouched. Maybe she knew her assailant. Was it lover?
This looks premeditated. So far, the messages have appeared in weird places, but this is a new level. It's no longer just about empty threats.
Well, maybe Natasha's
вчера?
on her way here right now.
Я просто не
She's
следил даже
already here,
за своим
and something
ютубом.
happened to her too. Kidnapped, or worse.
Those are possibilities, but we can't wait. We don't have time for guessing. Search the house. Search everything. The room's not trashed. Whoever did this wasn't looking for the same thing we are.
Or they knew exactly where to find it. Wait, what are we looking for exactly?
I have no idea, but it's something important.
Ищем
Things like
что-то
that have a
важное.
way of getting noticed when you come across them.
Amen to that.
Окей. Новая личная информация. Чу. Ответ Дебора Мартин немного в шоке. Его можно понять. Я не знал, что это будет необычное дело, но не хотел втягивать этот комок перьев в такую передрягу. Окей. А что у нас еще в инвентаре есть? Подожди. А что нового в инвентаре-то, я не понял.
Ironic. We stepped it. Ironic, but I haven't dusted. Oh, man. Come to daddy.
Ну ладно, ничего нового вроде нет. Так. Тело. У нее ногтей нету, по-моему. У нее не было ногтей.
The message. Here too.
Yes, this isn't about Deborah, and wasn't meant for her.
It was meant for Natasha.
Obviously.
What have we gotten ourselves into, Sonny?
I don't know, Marty, but let's get ourselves out of it as soon as possible.
Anything interesting in there?
Yeah, I think there is.
Так, новый предмет. Окей. Все, да?
SN. Could be the initials of a
ZN.
person, a place, a company, or a club.
Угу.
We should call the department. Anonymously, of course.
Do you still
Что ж
remember
они
the
медлят,
number?
пока она теплая
I
еще?
haven't called my own workplace in years.
Creep.
Это как, знаешь,
Of
типа,
course I remember. 555-111.
Is
типа,
it?
сжечь ее.
Since
Но
they
она же
invented the
красивая.
telephone.
Хорошо, но потом
Yeah,
сжечь.
of course. No, I knew that. I was just testing you.
Yeah, right.
Алло! Есть убийство!
Clarville PD, how can I help you?
I found a corpse. A woman. She's dead. Cold. The address is Rochester Street, 37, Flowerville.
Sir, please, would you repeat that?
Rochester Street, 37. Write it down and hurry up for the sake of the
Холодная,
wild ones.
ага.
Hurry, hurry.
Like a pro.
Yep, like I've done it before.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot.
How can you forget a case like that? How many times have you seen a three-headed monkey in your life?
I have a memory of a chicken, you know?
That's for sure. Now let's get the hell out of here.
Так, телефоном позвонили. Картина.
It's an exceptionally beautiful piece.
I have no idea, Sonny. It's so
Так,
nice.
Yeah, it really...
Nice.
Yeah.
непонятно, что нарисовано даже на ней. Саш, привет. Че, Васану написал, пошел на стрим? А у нас тут тело.
This... What is this exactly?
A human. Mythical creature.
Человек, мифическое
Quite the
существо.
cult in Iveria. The whole country's full of these statues.
Does it mean anything?
They say humans are the keepers of secrets.
А я все, на сегодня
Messengers of
хватит с меня.
chaos and destruction.
У меня глаза уже в кучу
Let's take a
вываливаются.
closer look. Molly loved things like this.
How about this one here goes missing and,
Don't even finish that sentence, Marty. Molly loved things.
how about...
Так.
Don't even.
Так, идем дальше. Семейное фото.
This must be Natasha's family.
Wealthy.
Do you think she's from the Stavonian Tsar's family?
Oh, nobody could have survived that massacre. But I'm sure this family was also close to the fire.
What is she doing here anyway? What, an alias?
Котятки.
Keeping secrets,
Mhm.
and now this case? Do you think it's all connected somehow?
Let's not draw hasty conclusions, Marty.
Такие котяточки, реально. Военная семья. Ну, тут русские по-любому, короче. Так. Все, здесь все, здесь все, здесь все. Выход. Что, все, что ли? На выход идем? Серьезно?
Stop staring.
Okay.
Furry.
Подожди, а... Дальше-то что? Британка говорил. Ну потом мы поняли, что русская, скорее всего. Еще не все сделал. А, камин.
Does this fireplace seem suspicious? And the place has radiators in every room.
Then why the fireplace?
It's not like Natasha. And Ibn. Does this fireplace? And the place.
Then why the fireplace?
It's not like Natasha. And Ibn doesn't have.
И чё? Пиксель-хантинг. Ну вот я думаю, что тут должно быть. Где-то. А, Руслан.
Does this? And the.
Then why?
It's not.
Подожди, а если...
Oh man.
Нет, нельзя. Может скульп... А, вот.
Damn. Just like in the adventure books. Rich animals are all insane.
You have a point.
Привет, Руслан.
You can't be serious. Is this some kind of...
Yeah, it's a riddle, Marty.
But it doesn't make any sense. Why use something as simple as this when a 4-digit number is almost impossible?
An idle whim, or the riddle has a meaning.
Maybe
Я эту кнопку не видел. Я тоже.
4 animals into 4
Я
places.
подумал, что типа, может не сам камин, а что-нибудь типа рядом там потыркать
Where
может
did we
нужно.
see 4 animals?
Сколько я уже прошел примерно игры, Руслан? Половину или меньше? Потому что мне нужно сегодня до конца стрима пройти, успеть ее. До 12 ночи. Ага. Понимаю. До 12 вряд ли пройдешь? Блин. 4 акта. Так. Странная,
Nice.
Yeah.
странная картина. Блин, а какой код-то? Код-то какой?
SN. Could be the initials of a
Код
person,
сейфа быстро
a
допер.
place, a company, or a club. Too many possibilities. But we must find
Я пока не допираю.
Molly.
Доспидраним. А сколько всего актов? Так, ща, погоди, дай мне пару минут. Не, а сейчас какой у меня акт? Первый? Ну капец, короче, видимо, да, не успею.
Look at those clothes.
Maybe.
You're into.
There you go.
We can't take it with.
Yes, sir, boss.
Так, котики. Подожди, если просто котики. Так, понял. Не то. Так. Птичка. Носорог. Лев. Не то, наверное, да? Подсказку дать? Давай. Кто основал город, видел этот герб? Ого, блин, а это сложно. Там лиса была на гербе, помню, точно была лиса, а первая не помню кто. Волк? Орел. Здесь какая-то птичка. Лети в участок и глянь на герб. Так.
Honor, strength,
Pigs, ruffians, and vigilante.
honor, strength, and
Pigs, rough.
join the force. Protect the.
Get bribed. Get. Nice words.
Nice bullshit.
А, вот. Лев Аист. Лев Аист. Овца лиса. 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 Или волк. Лев Аист, овца лиса. Лев Аист, овца лиса. Так что ли? А, бля! Прошу прощения. Лев Аист, овца лиса. Да.
What could this be?
And there's some kind of squiggle on it.
Чё?
It's a piece of a painting. Judging by how well it was hidden, I'm sure.
И чё?
So a piece of a painting? That's it? And what's that smear?
It's too illegible to be a.
Maybe Natasha can help us.
Well, that's if we find her.
True.
We could do that, but
You know what? After all this...
right answer.
Новое место. Окей. Сюда ничего не завязать, да?
Nice.
Yeah.
Так, окей. Едем дальше. Так. В отель Атлас. В старый клуб. Го в старый клуб. Но я, видимо, сегодня не успею пройти, поэтому пройдем в следующий
I
раз.
don't know. Maybe we could question
В общем,
Natasha.
сегодня играем в свое удовольствие,
Do
все
you think
нормально.
she's here?
Who knows, Marty? We'll see.
There's Philmar. Maybe he knows something.
Yeah, if he's not drunk as a skunk.
Stop projecting onto others, old chicken.
Ah, shut the clock up, Marty.
No.
Shut the clock up.
I'm sorry I hurt your
Clock
precious
up.
feelings, boss bird.
Лока с бобром открылась. Ща глянем. Арчибальд,
Hey,
привет.
boys, tell me, is Natasha still inside?
I can't give you any information about that, gentlemen. I'm sorry.
Ah, the
I'm sorry.
regulations. I know. We've gotten used to it.
I am glad to hear that.
And your boss, Wessler? Can we find him in the VIP lounge?
I'm afraid I can't tell you that either.
But we can take a look for ourselves, right?
No problem, gentlemen.
Thanks, Wooly.
Your friend's not the talkative type, is he? He understands what we're saying, right?
Don't anger me, chicken, or I'll tear out your throat before you could say hemp seed.
Какой агрессивный.
Just try, Fleabag.
Hey, folks, relax. The night's still young. We'll have plenty of time to tear each other's throats out, but right now we're busy.
Huh. You're right.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
Джентльмен. Так, го внутрь. Пусто. Оливия, где чел?
The guy's taking a shine to Olivia?
Why should I care?
Me? I don't care at all.
And why do you ask?
What? Stop bugging me. Who does he think he is? Fantastic Mr. Fox?
Реально ревнует,
What's
короче.
overdue to you, Marty? You a racist now?
Who, me? No, on the contrary. But I don't like how he looks at Olivia.
Well, I think they look good together. They're only missing a slice of cheese.
Very funny.
I'm sorry, Olivia. We won't keep you long. Perhaps you could tell us if you've seen Natasha.
She hired you and you already lost sight of her? That's unfortunate.
We should have met her, but she didn't show up. Should we be worried?
Are you asking me that? I haven't seen her since she was on stage. Not like I was paying any attention to her or anything.
Thanks, sweetheart. We won't bother you
Okay.
anymore.
Thanks,
Она ничего не
Olivia.
знает.
Don't mention it.
Ой. Так, ты точно ничего не
Can't
знаешь?
stand that guy. Why doesn't he have
Почему
his
он не
name
стрижет
cut?
грил?
Stop being so old man. It's a
Yeah,
Мода.
Fashion.
Го поболтаем с ним.
Hello again, Bojack.
Please don't call me that, sir.
You're right. I'm sorry. What's your name again?
Well, if you really must know, I'm Lance, sir.
Okay, Lance. Listen, it's very important.
Oh, please, sir. Don't get me involved in anything. I just want to get my shift over with and go home to sleep. Relax. There won't be a problem. Just answer the questions honestly. If I must, let's give it a try.
Right, kid.
Lance.
Lance. Yeah. So, have you seen Natasha since her performance?
Oh, no, don't ask me anything about Miss Kitsenko and Mr. Wessler. It could cost me my job or even more. Hey, it's a matter of national security.
It could
Ух,
be.
с кулаками
Yeah,
стоит.
see, it could be. So, if you help, you won't only be helping us, but the crown and the whole city of Clawville. Oh, okay, all right, just stop that chicken
Мясо
shit,
перемол.
will ya? I saw Natasha, yeah. She came down, spoke with someone, then stormed out the front door.
And then what happened?
She came right back in 2 or 3 minutes later, soaked to the bone. She was in a hurry. She went up to her suite, then came back down and left.
And you haven't seen her since.
I genuinely haven't seen her ever since, sir.
Thanks, Lance. You've been a great help.
I'm happy to hear that. So Natasha had left.
Seems so. But she never arrived at the weekend house.
Then
Then we'll stay with the original plan. We'll gather our thoughts at the office
Кабинет нужно ехать,
and
да?
go over everything we know.
Угу.
Okay, Bossberg, lead the way.
Окей, наверх мы не попадем. Здесь ничего. Давай с этим чуваком поговорим еще.
Well, it is.
I didn't mean the rain.
Yeah, I know.
А что он там сказал?
Still, let's ask him what he saw.
If the old man still sees.
Глаза орла.
Hey, old bird. What are you waiting for
Саша
out
там
here in the
строчит.
rain?
Is that you, boys?
А, нажрался, короче. Все понятно.
I can see that, pal.
Oh, it's all right. I just can't find my car. Don't see
Отстань.
very well in the rain.
Да ладно, отстань. Все нормально, Саш.
Pretty bad. I should wear glasses.
Хочу и строчу. Все правильно, но потом будет проще, Саш. Возможно. Чуть-чуть.
Yeah, it's fine.
Чуть-чуть.
There
Через
ain't
пару
nothing
месяцев.
funny about it, Snowflake.
Whoa, all right.
Snowflake, ничего себе, как он его
Have you
называл.
seen, Natasha or
Строчить?
Ibba since we left?
Потом будет легче работать в целом.
He's got put off a long time ago.
Я очень надеюсь.
Natasha has. I haven't seen her.
Thanks anyway, pal. Good luck with finding your car. You want some help?
Could it be that I didn't come here by car? What do you think, Sonny? You old friend?
Well, I wouldn't know that, Phil, but
Кстати, Саша может слушать стрим, потому что он знает английский на уровне Advanced, и ему даже не нужно читать.
Sonny,
Окей, он ничего не знает, да?
Sonny, pal, listen.
tell me, Phil.
I like you. Really, I do. So listen
Не
here.
влюбляйся в эту женщину.
Whatever
Понимаю.
happens, yeah? Whatever happens, never fall in love with that woman.
No, fall in love with a woman.
Who else would I mean, Bird Brain?
Okay, Phil. I promise.
Like hell.
Окей, ладно, модная тачка. Кстати, тачка еще здесь.
This car's still here, and Wessler's already gone. That means it's not his car.
It's like your first day as a detective. You didn't consider that he could have multiple cars?
Huh. You could be right.
Sometimes I think you breathe in too much gun smoke, Marty.
But I love the smell so much.
Так, окей. К бобру, говоришь? Газетный киоск Мулина. Участок. Подожди, а я же мог... А почему так? А почему... У меня до этого был другой выбор, а сейчас у меня какие-то другие выборы стали. Почему так получилось? Типа, до этого еще какие-то другие были места. Не понимаю.
Should we say hi to the old beaver?
Sure. Mullen is an old friend, so he certainly deserves a hello. And we do need information.
Few people know as much about Clawville as the old wood chomper. An encyclopedia in the flesh.
Yeah, he always has something.
Так, что у нас еще есть?
Mullen's car. Ancient, but kind of...
Так, юристы.
Murdoch and Falcon is a famous law firm in Clawville, run by a blind bat and a bird-brained falcon.
Птицы с птичьими мозгами.
The taxi
Логично.
company for the upper class only. Politicians and
Так,
some things are indestructible.
Yeah. Mullen's kiosk's been here since I was a little kid.
птенячество.
My old man used to drive here from the other side of town for his daily paper.
Yeah, many still do.
Mullen's a wizard from a
Yeah, kinda.
Так, о, что это такое? Коллекционный предмет? Понимаю.
The Clawville Chronicle, the most read and probably the most biased newspaper in the city. It's supposed to be a royalist rag, but the separatist overtones are getting stronger and stronger every day.
Так,
Chandler's used
он
to
мог бы
be
слушать, если бы ты не
quite a
скипал диалоги
prestigious
наполовине.
cafe.
Я не скипаю диалоги наполовине. Я обычно дослушиваю до конца. Это вот эти вот это не важно. Здесь не важно.
The place is now just a second-hand bookshop. Just a shadow of its
Не особо
former
важные
self,
диалоги.
like so many
А основные я не пропускаю. Никогда.
like me.
Конечно, хочется иногда ускориться, но типа... Я не пропускаю все равно. Все, да.
We're getting older and older, and Mullen's not changing a bit. Where's the justice in that?
He's just eternal.
Like an ancient god or something. Or the personification of the city.
What a lovely thought. But if the city took shape, it would most likely be some kind of vermin.
Yeah, true. But that wasn't very politically correct, coming from you, pal.
Hey, you know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know, Marty. You're too good for this world.
Aw, thanks, boss.
It wasn't a compliment, Marty. Hey, Hercule. What's up, old
Геркулес.
friend?
Hello, me lads. It's good to see you. What are you doing around here where you never see a cat go by?
We're working, Uncle Mullen, just like you. But I'm afraid we're also walking
Не
a
то, что
little
сам
bit
делаю, а
outside
озвучку
the
его.
law.
Да я понимаю. Я ж не скипаю. У меня руки сейчас у меня руки не на мышке, если что.
I'm afraid it is. Maybe you can help us with a few things. After all, you know everyone in the city.
What a compliment. But of course I'll help if I can. I know you ever since you appeared in the city. Young, fresh, full of ambition.
Нет, не под столом.
Marty had been just a chick when he was already coming here every day with his daddy, eh? You're like me sons, so you are.
Aw, thanks, Uncle Mullen.
Так, спросить. Окей.
Eben's a ruthless gangster, that's for sure, but he's not bloodthirsty or stupid. You're not in danger until you're in his way, and that's not so easy to manage as the whole city's in his hands.
How come they never tried to approach you, Uncle?
What? Of course they tried. They wanted to buy the whole area and build some huge parking garage on it. Mongrel Mick, Ibben's #1 pug, came here and threatened me more than once. If I hadn't dug me heels in, the others would have sold up. The lawyers behind me, even Biff, the owner of Chandler's. But I told them, over my cold dead carcass.
Well, looks like it worked.
I'm too much for them, lads.
Руслан, ты здесь? А почему у меня там реально пропали эти места, куда можно сходить? Я слил в старый клуб, и все, у меня пропали места. Хотя старый клуб был не основным местом, куда нужно
That's
было
a
идти.
good one.
I'm a poor nobody, my lads, but my name still carries meaning. This place has always belonged to my family. If my dead body had been found here or in the Times, it would have caused a scandal, even without any evidence. So, he usually listens to reason.
And I talked to him tonight.
В офис надо, да. Но я ходил везде, кроме офиса. У меня почему-то пропал. Там еще какие-то были места, куда надо было сходить.
Uncharacteristic.
Они пропали почему-то.
Are you joking? Ibn Wessler's not usually confused with anyone else.
Of course I'm joking. Beaver humor, you know? Nobody gets it. Not even the beavers.
Бобриный юмор никто не понимает, даже
Come on
бобры.
again.
Значит, не нужен туда? Блин, ну я хотел бы, ну ладно.
Hey, Martin, my lad, what's up? How's that beautiful wife of yours?
Laura's perfectly fine, thank you.
It's crazy you could grab an amazing woman like her, son. Are you blackmailing her with something?
Шантажируешь?
Nah, I missed your famous beaver humor.
I just
Открой,
messing
открой.
with
А,
you,
окей.
son. Anyway, you look good. You're in good shape. You look more like a turkey than a rooster, if you ask me.
Thanks.
This is priceless. Thanks, Hercule. We'll be back again soon.
Yeah, sure will.
Nice girl. She used to come here for a while, but I think she moved downtown.
Yeah, she's the poster girl for workaholism. She lives in an apartment across from the PD, but sleeps at the station, if she sleeps at all.
А это секретарь, да?
Just race and race through the years of their life until someone stops them and makes them wind down.
Is there someone like that waiting for everyone?
Indeed there is, somewhere. Usually not where we're looking for them.
Yeah, right. How's Desiree?
What about her? She's still beautiful, and she's still my wife, and I still don't get why she hasn't left me already.
Because she's too much like you stubborn old dam builder.
You see, you're right about that, sonny boy.
And, the cubs?
Cubs?
Кутята?
More like jumbo cubs. Johnson's a hotshot lawyer in
Кутята?
Galadia, and Timmy also left Clawville to try his luck in Grassmore. But who could blame them?
Good move.
Ah, yeah, but they visit me often, though. They're good kids.
I know, pal. They're from a good litter.
If you say so, sonny.
you know anything about a woman named Natasha Katsenko?
Sonny boy, what have you gotten yourself into again? That lass is Ibn Wessler's protege, to put it politely. She's the crown jewel of the city, a shining new star. If you dare talk to a gal such as her, you can expect some serious lead poisoning.
Опасная
boy.
женщина.
Well, I suppose I should have come to you first for advice. Doesn't matter now. We're in it, Uncle. Up to our combs.
If you'll accept the advice of an old shaggy beaver, get to the end of it as quickly as you can, and try to make it out with all your feathers.
Yeah, that's the plan. But do you know anything about her? Anything, interesting?
As I've heard, Natasha is quite a mysterious lass. She came from the Stravonian Tsardom and fled to Clawville, but from what? No one knows. Some years of her life are shrouded in mystery, and that rarely means good.
You're right about that. So, that's your advice? Be careful?
At least, sonny boy. And one more thing.
What's that?
Never fall in love with a
Никогда не
woman.
влюбляйся в такую женщину.
Hercule, I wasn't planning to.
Nobody plans to, sonny. Just take care of each other, okay? And always carry a good gun in your pocket.
Уже второй человек
I
говорит про
always
это.
have one in every pocket, old-timer.
I know, Martin. I know.
Так, окей, все тогда.
What's up, old man?
Me bones are creaking. The eyesight's getting more and more blurry.
Ah, it's good to
No.
Just a simple case. Strumming
Yeah. See?
Yeah, it's a class.
Ну, тут ничего уже нету интересного.
So, what is it you...
Thanks, old pal.
Так, здесь, значит, все. Go next. Да, все, в Атлас.
We had no choice but to continue the investigation where it started. In that shady little apartment I called home. The only lead was the list Fillmore gave us, with all those imposing names on it. But what could it mean? And why did Natasha keep it secret from us? But most importantly, what did all this have to do with Deborah's death? The trail started to get cold, and so did the air outside. There was something unsettling in the black clouds, hiding all the stars. I prayed that they didn't bring an early snowfall. The night was already painful enough.
So, what are we doing here?
Trying to calm down. I'll have a shot.
Sure you will.
And we're trying to put the pieces together, of course. Figure out what's next.
And what is next, Boss Bird?
Let's take a look at what we've learned so far. So, how did this whole case start?
А, вот он, короче. Это же... This is the police, короче, вообще. Так. Подсказки. Любовница гангстера. Так. Карточка. Список. А что надо делать-то? А что делать-то? Привет, Джек. Так, окей. Подозреваемые. Дебора. Мертва. Карточка. А куда? А что третье-то должно быть? Что я тупой или что? Я не понимаю. Что тут должно быть? Третье. Механика какая? Письмо. Куда его сувать? Сверху слева написано. Типа Ибн. Не уверен. Список. Странные угрозы. И чё? Они явно были для нее.
The threats are meant for Natasha, no doubt about that.
Так, окей.
But there was something Natasha didn't speak about.
Она держала в тайне.
Natasha is terrified, and she's in real danger.
Шерлок Холмсов не играл.
This list hidden from us.
Мгм.
It seems too important to keep it a secret.
Подсказки. Так. Испуганная кошка. А, человек. Ибн? Почти. Оливия. Льюис? Чего? Разве? Может... Ну, окей.
But what could we do with this list?
Почему тут Льюис-то вообще? Может что-то
I know
знать?
only one person who moves in circles high enough to know where it's from. Lewis. We must ask him if we want to get out of this dead end.
Чего?
So the card is maybe a dead end. The piece of painting too.
But the list Filmar gave us...
Exactly. Full of those imposing names. And I only know one person who moves in similar circles.
Что произошло?
Lamar!
Yes, Marty. It's Lewis. Exactly.
Of course, it's Lewis.
В списке он
But
там
where did
есть,
you find
но...
the Bunny Man?
Well, since he owns this building, I'm hoping he's here. It's
Ну
worth
ладно.
a call.
You know his number?
By heart. 555-932. I wrote it down in my notebook as well.
Oh, you are a professional, Boss Bird.
А больше нельзя никак... Больше нельзя никак, типа, расследовать. Я все правильно сделал, да? Больше ничего нельзя было там исследовать? А другие предметы зачем нужны были тогда? Нереально ошибиться? А, понял.
Hey, Lewis, sorry to disturb you again. Could you come over to my place? I have a question for you.
Предметы не
It's very
используются?
important. It's
Понял.
about a case.
A real case with the chicken police? Of course, Sonny. I'll be over in a few minutes.
Thanks, pal.
Интересно.
I owe you one.
One? Just a second.
Он уже тут как тут.
Good old rabbit. Thanks, Lewis. Again.
Oh, don't mention it. Besides, it was my big dream to help you with a serious case.
Well, let's
Там
hope
тупым
you
подбором
can.
можно правильный путь сделать.
What can you
Ага.
tell me about this list, old pal?
Well,
These names. I know half of them personally. Maybe even more.
I knew it.
But I have no idea what kind of list this is.
here we go.
But these are all members of the upper class. Politicians, business people. Oh my.
Oh my.
The
Oh
commander
my.
of the Royal Guard.
Damn.
But I really don't know what it means.
So, is it a dead end?
I'm afraid so.
Deborah, the girl who came to me tonight.
Yes, she's a very lovely young lady.
Where did you take her after you two left?
Where she asked me to Flowerville.
Flowerville. Rochester Street 37?
Yes, exactly. Why?
Luck.
Did something happen?
Nothing good, Lewis. Nothing good.
This?
This?
Oh, my goodness.
I think we have a bingo, gentlemen.
You see, I also have one of these.
A
А,
card?
карточка.
Like this? Really?
Yes, it's a membership card to a very exclusive club.
How exclusive?
Very.
That's what I'm talking about.
What does SN mean, Lewis?
It's the sweltering Nile.
Знойный Нил.
Well, yes, it's a brothel, but it's not like that. It's something completely different.
Calm down, Lewis. We're not gonna tell anybody.
Thank you.
Да, любитель походить по борделям.
Lewis, how do we get in?
You want to get in? Well, if you show them this card, they'll surely let you in, but it will be obvious you're not regulars there.
We're used to that.
So, are we going to a luxury brothel?
Correct, Marty. Thanks for the help, Lewis. I owe you one. For the third time today, I think.
Так,
I don't know what you said to him, but after you finished, he almost immediately Van disappeared.
Really? That's suspicious.
Or he had business elsewhere. It's New Year's Eve. Everybody's going somewhere.
I didn't see her after the show. If I'm not mistaken, she usually leaves when everyone else has already left.
What else do you know about her, Lewis?
Oh, not much. What everybody knows, she was a dancer, then a backing singer, then star, and then club owner.
это реально чувак заикается или так
I
играет?
think she'd fled the
Качественно.
Stavonian massacre. That's why the secrecy.
Do you mean the massacre of the royal family? I'd say her accent is a dead giveaway, and her name too, though it's undoubtedly an alias.
So it's possible that she is a part of the royal family.
I don't think so. Nobody could have survived that awful night.
You're probably right. What should we know about the place, Lewis? Besides what they're dealing in there.
No, it's an elegant and exclusive place.
Всегда такое, чтобы, ну, ты понимаешь.
For that, you know.
Понятно.
Some animals just go for
Кто-нибудь из вас был в борделе хоть раз? Я нет.
I see. I guess it's mostly visited by the upper class.
Mostly, yes. The wealthy who have a taste.
Yes, of course.
Is it true what they say, that it's some kind of hidden stronghold of the royalists?
The Nile is a proud herald of the coexistence of all the species. Yes, but stronghold? I don't think so.
But
4
the
года
place must
работал.
be an
Ты
eyesore
про
for the separatists,
НИТ,
right?
да?
Oh, don't worry for the girls, Sonny.
А,
They can
ЦИТ.
defend themselves quite well. The separatists wouldn't dare to go near the place.
Well, we'll see what they have to say about these two old cocks.
That was a little
Про этих двух петушков.
equivocal.
Сейчас 2 петушка пойдут в бордель.
May I ask what you have gotten yourself into? This looks serious.
It's complicated, Lewis, but nothing good. I can tell you that much.
Ah, is there anything else that I can help you with?
Maybe there's something.
Так. Все?
Maybe I should ask something.
Ну тут вроде все, да? Да. Так, в комнату не пойдем?
Nothing interesting in there.
Так, тут все, никому не звоним. Ну чё, го? Знойный Нил, а больше никуда нельзя, да? Ну го. Ну, Джек не был в борделе, я вот тоже не был.
We were heading toward the most exclusive
Радости Марти.
brothel in Clawville. The separatists and those opposing the monarchy hated the place, just like they hated everything that supported interracial relations and peaceful coexistence of
Первая
all
кончилась, а еще 3,
species.
да?
So the place wasn't just a brothel.
Чувствую,
It
сегодня
was a
точно.
symbol.
Сегодня максимум
Just like
пройдем
a
2
brothel
головы.
is not a
Типа,
worthy
вторую
symbol.
еще пройдем и все.
Clawville failed to turn out the way it was intended.
Well, here we are. The kingdom of long legs, silky skin, and fluttering lashes. We've arrived.
Calm down, Marty. Watch your blood pressure.
Давление. О! Леди... ля. Дама-собака. Кто мне нравится больше? Лисичка мне нравится больше. Так, голос с собакой.
These brides are elegant.
Что-то
Just
будет?
like Laszlo said.
О,
What do
май.
you think could be the old rabbit's type? Fluffy tails, furry ears, a raspy tongue?
Oh, for the love of all the gods, stop it.
But just think about it.
Please, shut up,
Орел.
Marty.
Нам нужно подойти к орлу. Пернатый паря.
Yeesh. That guy's stare gives me the creeps.
I can see why.
I've always told myself that birds are weird.
What did you just say?
Huh? What? Me? Nothing?
Так, лемур.
She's what I call an exotic beauty.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Hey, every animal's the most beautiful thing in the world to someone.
Yeah, you're right.
Oof, I don't know about you, but I go weak in the knees for stripes.
Please, Marty, I don't want to know. And I don't care. Keep it to yourself. And let's get out of here quickly.
Can't I even talk to you anymore?
You can. Ask about the weather.
Спроси про погоду или про поясницу.
Those two are even connected if you want to know.
Они даже
Yeah,
связаны.
old fart.
Beauty is...
How young is this girl? Damn.
This place is clubbed up.
Do you think they're forced to do this?
Marty, we're not here for that. Just for the information we need.
Yeah, but you know what, Sonny? We're fortunate to be able to choose what we do with our lives, huh?
You are, Marty. You have the chance to work with Santino Featherland. Me, on the other hand.
Ага.
Ага. Лисичка.
Is he a bouncer?
Так, ну го поговорим.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Would you be so kind as
О,
to help me?
давай, поможем тебе.
Zipper always comes down on my
Застегнуть себе обратно молнию.
Can I, Sonny?
What am I, your mother? Do what you want, for God's sake.
Happy to help, man.
Oh, what a gallant young man.
Clucking lords.
Так.
Oh, thank you, honey.
Marty, ma'am. Marty McChicken.
Какая
Thank
лисичка.
you, darling Marty. I'm much obliged.
Anytime, ma'am. Anytime.
Так, поболтаем?
May I invite you gentlemen for a
Выпивкой меня угостить?
No, thank you. We're in a hurry.
Oh.
Расстроился.
May I
No, thank you.
Oh.
Так, все. Go на ресепшн. Фотограф. Подожди. Ой. Ой.
That woman. She's familiar.
Do you think it's her? The broad from the Bloody New Year's?
God damn it, Marty. Do you have to say it out loud? It gives me goosebumps.
Chicken bumps, more like.
Anyway, I don't know if it's really her.
Цыплятки.
I always get confused by the exotic ones, but yeah, maybe.
Honestly, it gives me the creeps.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway, she's a very attractive gal, huh? And this photo is really something. Very, artistic.
You call that art?
This is what real art is about, Sonny.
Я думаю, что это еще не ух какая. Там еще есть погорячее.
Natasha's wall. Your heart would have skipped a beat for sure.
Wait, what picture?
Что было на стене, да.
Nothing. Forget it. It's not important.
Hey, you're not getting off that easily. I want to know.
No, my friend. You have to earn that.
You're a real bastard, you know?
I know, Marty. Maybe it is.
Погоди. По-моему, это еще жарче и горячее.
I don't even know. Good gods!
Hey, keep it down, Marty.
I see it now. Of all that's furry.
Yes, it's very furry. Or more like, shaggy.
Газом смайлик в тему.
This picture.
Так, все, фотки кончились.
Holy fur. You swallowed so hard, the whole place shook.
Бедрышко или грудку? Грудку, очевидно.
I've never seen anything like this before.
Хотя...
Is this even legal?
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know. Vice?
You really must be joking. Vice in Clawville?
Okay, I was pulling your leg. But still, it's a
Юлька,
little
привет.
hot in here.
Oh, cool down, Marty. Don't even look over there. Remember Laura, your wonderful girlfriend, whom you love
Чё за 18+?
more than anything.
Какая игра?
You don't need to
Ничего не
tell
могу
me.
поделать.
All I'm thinking about is her.
With a hatchet in her hand.
More like my nuggets.
Яйца.
That's...
Laura.
That's it, Marty. Just slowly turn away from the pictures.
Лора.
Laura.
That's it.
Понятно.
Laura.
А, это на все фотки одно и то же, да?
Laura.
That's it.
Так, короче, пёса. Понятно здесь, короче, все. Все понятно. Ля, какие фотки. Ну что? Дверь. Пойдем сейчас поболтаем с секретарем.
I think she must be the receptionist.
Bravo, Mr. Detective.
Why'd you have to be like that all the time?
Well, sometimes I seriously can't decide if you've become totally stupid over the years, or it just
Как дела, Юлька?
entertains you to act that way.
Well, that's a good question.
That's exactly what I mean.
My name is Day-Night Diamond.
Диана Бриллиант.
Welcome to the sweltering Nile.
Добро пожаловать в знойный
Miss
Нил,
Diamond,
джентльмены.
I'm Sonny, and this is my partner, Marty.
If I may, miss, you have a beautiful name and exceptionally wonderful stripes.
Marty, not now.
Oh, thank you very much.
Please excuse him. He doesn't visit places like this very
Таких
often.
места.
Me neither, to be honest.
Опечатка.
Nothing to worry
Еще не
about.
убила работа. Ну,
There's a first time for everyone.
короче,
You're
сейчас
absolutely
расскажу.
right.
We're just interested in a certain lady called
Почти
Deborah.
добила.
Deborah. We don't have any employees by that name right
Если
now,
хотите,
but
любая
if you want,
из них станет для
any of
вас
our
Деборой
girls
на
would
одну
love to meet
ночь.
Deborah for a night.
No. Excuse me, you misunderstand. She doesn't work here.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
It's kind of confusing, but let me try to explain.
Please, I'm at your service. I'll gladly answer any of your questions.
You hear that, Sonny? Any questions?
Shut up, Marty.
Любые вопросы. Короче, я завтра пойду в аптеку покупать себе успокоительные средства, которые не вызывают угнетение работы головного мозга. Чтобы вы понимали, насколько все плохо.
If you have a specific question, please go ahead, officers.
Oh, you've noticed we're cops.
Please don't take this the wrong way, but it was evident the moment you turned up.
Should we take that as a compliment?
If you'd like.
Да, но это не антидепрессанты, если что. Это скорее успокоительные средства, которые типа позволяют нормализовать сон там и все такое, короче. Действие начнется через 5-7 дней после начала курса.
I wouldn't want to offend you, far from it, but it's evident you're from the police, even without this.
Is it that obvious?
No, it isn't, but, here
Что
in
за
the
средство?
Nile, we have a keen eye for this kind of thing.
Сейчас скажу.
Right. I understand, ma'am.
Афобазол, персен, нейробион. Прописали? Ну да, там доктор прописал.
Do you know a gentleman named
Невропатолог.
Louis C. Hayworth?
Of course I do. Mr. Hayworth is a regular guest at our establishment.
I see. How regular, if I may
Сколько
ask?
часто?
I can't give you any information about that. House policy.
We have that too. It's called the law, ma'am.
If you have any questions of that nature, please come back with a warrant.
Touche.
Сдаюсь.
Does this list mean anything to you?
This?
Ну,
I'm not sure.
надеюсь, что все будет нормально через
No,
месяцок.
nothing.
Don't you see some familiar names on there?
I do, but everybody knows those animals. Personally, I have no contact with any of them.
I see.
Брон
Oh, thank you.
Сакура, спасибо за фоллоу. Сейчас будет 2 раза, видимо.
Look, she gave this to us. The girl named Deborah, the one we asked you about.
I see.
Do you know what this is?
Of course. It's a membership card.
Was this person a regular here?
If this belonged to her, then yes. I can check for you. Please, the ladies will entertain you while you wait. I'll be right back.
Thank you. Much obliged.
Так, куда ушла-то? Алло. Ну-ка.
No, thank you.
Oh,
Чё? Так, ничего. Ничего. Что делаем? Идем?
I apologize for the wait. Please, come with me, gentlemen.
А вот тебе второй алерт.
My mistress, Madame Zavas, would like to meet you.
Причем второй почему-то обрывается.
Madame
Странно.
Savas?
As far as I know, there's only one of her, so yes,
Please, miss, take us to her.
with pleasure.
А там еще был один
Madame
вопрос.
Zavas
Ну
was a
ладно.
legend in Clawville. Her name was known all over the wilderness. She's an avid royalist, former member of the Council of
Ограбление, работает
12,
сотрудник KFC.
spymaster, assassin, businesswoman, and courtesan. To be honest, I didn't even know she was still alive. She's no spring chicken, that's for sure. She could also be my mother, or maybe my grandmother.
Так,
First,
это
Stephen
рептилия, да?
Wesley, now her. Honestly, tonight it wouldn't surprise me if His Majesty Hector III didn't grace me with his presence.
А, это крокодил. Так.
Interesting pieces.
Do you think so? It's the art of my people.
Crocodiles?
There are many kinds of crocodile in the wilderness, Mr. Featherland. This is the
Федерленд,
art
а не
of the island I keep.
Перьерленд. Это на русском непонятно
Sweltering
переводится.
Nile.
It's a river, Mr. Featherland. My
Featherland.
ancestors lived by this river a long time ago.
Ah,
Перьерленд.
Thank you.
Адаптация очередная. Ну да, видимо, да.
is that the time already?
Время
have
пришло.
you noticed your
Фидер,
clock's
перья.
not working?
А,
How observant you
понятно.
are.
Ну да, да.
That clock isn't meant to show the time. It's a
Соглы,
decoration.
соглы.
A memento.
Мементо, мементо. Так,
There are books here on quite a variety.
самые разные темы. Совы не моргают. Омерзение... Ой, давай читать. Ключ к сознанию животных. 49 лет рептилии. Лошадиная смерть. 7 частей рассудка. Омерзение и наказание. Это типа... Да, как это называется-то, господи? Забыл, как книга называется. Совы не моргают. Тоже не знаю такую, короче, книгу. Ну, это типа все отсылки, короче, к каким-то книгам. А, преступление и наказание там было. Да, вот 7 частей рассудка не знаю. Лошадиная смерть тоже не знаю. Прикольно. Отсылочки это прям нормальная тема. Здесь частое очень явление. Фотография. Это она?
What a painting! Congratulations, ma'am.
Marty.
Yes.
7 смертных грехов, аниме. Ну да, да, да.
It's more than 40 years old. You know, I was considered pretty then.
Oh, don't say that. You still look great, ma'am.
Thank you. It feels good, but no. There's no need for lies. Those days are long gone. Every age has its truth and its beauty. For me, beauty is not in the looks anymore.
I agree, ma'am.
Yes.
Угу. Поговорим?
So she is the Let me introduce
Красотка,
myself
да, да,
properly,
да.
ma'am.
Mr. Santino, I know who you are. And I also know your partner. The legend of the chicken police is
Рассказы
always
о
one
пернатых
step
копах
ahead
всегда были на
of
шаг
the
впереди
chicken
самых
police.
пернатых копов. Самих пернатых
Thank
копов.
you. That's flattering.
May I ask what you are looking for
Мы
exactly?
хотим развлечься с одной крокодилихой.
You know, that's an interesting question. The card we've shown your lovely colleague.
Belongs to an old friend of ours, whom we haven't seen for a long time here.
And the name?
Unfortunately, no, Mr. Santino. That's confidential information. In my line of work, discretion.
Тоже у него акцент интересный
Well,
очень.
you know, in our line of work, the law is above everything.
Oh, do you think so? I could tell you what your colleagues think is also above everything. But, as I said, discretion.
Как он так через так
Ma'am, we don't
двигается?
want to impose. We're conducting a private investigation, which started off as harmless, but now it's murder.
That sounds serious.
It is serious. That's why we'd be grateful for your help.
In that case, I'm at your service. Ask your questions, and I'm going to answer to the best of my knowledge. As long as you're not wading through muddy waters.
Саш, ты здесь? Чей акцент? Как ты считаешь?
Fortunately, I swim very well for a chicken.
I swim well.
Я тоже плаваю хорошо. Ну да, да. Так, окей. У нас там куча этих всяких записок, ну ладно. Странная
As I
карточка.
was saying, it belongs to us. Only our most valuable.
The employees, too. Good to know. Can you tell me if this card belonged to a guest or an employee?
No.
I thought so. Yes, thank you.
Льюис.
Lewis Hayworth is a good friend of mine. It surprises me that he's a regular here.
You wouldn't believe our clientele. You would be shocked.
No doubt. Lewis, does he come here often?
Not so often.
Thank you for the vague answer, ma'am.
The mystery is thrilling. The thrill is life itself.
That was beautiful, ma'am.
Tell me, have you ever seen this list?
I have.
Am I right to assume it has something to do with the sweltering Nile?
It does, yes. But I can't tell you more about
Понятно.
No,
Discretion is key.
absolutely.
Do you know Natasha Katsenko personally?
Yes, I do.
Tell me about her.
Warm-hearted, protective,
Свирепая.
fierce. Yes, fierce.
Thank you. Very useful.
This place isn't just our home with the girls. It's a sanctuary.
Really?
Sanctuary.
How?
It symbolizes why the city was founded almost 1,000 years ago. Unity, love, freedom.
Interbreeding?
Unity.
Yes.
Unity, Саша.
Do you have a problem with that?
Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't. My girlfriend's a predator.
Really? I'm glad to hear it.
Слушай, тут все девушки хищники или мне показалось? Лемур не хищник ведь, да? Собака. Лиса. Лиса хищник. Тигр хищник. А, нет, не хищник, это олень не хищник. Окей. Все. Отпадает, отпадает. Отбой операции. Go допрос.
Deceit is everything to Zavas. She used to be a spy, so I'm gonna take her every word with a grain of salt.
Так, хитрая. Окружена тайнами, она была шпионом, так что все ее слова нужно воспринимать с долей скепсиса. Кто стоит за легендами, мисс Зайвас? Кто вы на самом
Who's
деле?
behind the legend, Miss Zavas? Who are you, really?
Just an animal raised to survive, Mr. Featherland. And because I've been taught, I know how to survive. I always was what I had to be.
And you managed to dodge my question. Clever.
Well, you see, this is one of the typical elements of survival. The way of dodging a delicate question and still making the questioner believe he got the answer.
Меня не одурачить.
But you're too cunning and experienced, aren't you? You're not an easy one to fool.
I'm trying to maintain appearances, ma'am.
You should. Appearances, most of the time, are stronger and more dangerous than the truth.
Опасно ли в наши дни быть роялистом? Я думаю, что вот это, или типа правда шпионин для короля, я думаю, что это не нужно, а вот первое именно. Кто такой роялист, я даже не знаю.
No, Mr. Featherland. Those that are genuinely dedicated never care about danger.
Кто такой роялист?
That's something you must know even better than I.
Do you think it's my loyalty that motivates me the most? If you do, I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Maybe you're not loyal to the police, Mr. Featherland, but you are to your own principles and ideals. Am I right?
That's true, but you're avoiding the question. Why did you stay in the king's employment after the scandals that are making half the city riot? What makes you still believe so much in the institution of monarchy?
You know, I always adapt, but only to a degree where I still don't have to give up myself and my ideals for the sake of survival.
You'd rather die then?
Maybe it would seem too dramatic or even romantic to you, but yes, exactly.
Сторонники монархической формы правления, монархисты. Термин роялист применяется к стороннику текущего режима или режима, который недавно был свергнут. Интересно. Революционерка, короче, она. Все понятно. Так, минус 10, понятно. Что из себя представляет знойный Нил? Это просто элитный бордель. Почему решили открыть бордель? О, вообще два глупых вопроса. Стойкая, хитрая. Почему вы решили открыть бордель?
You know, this place used to be an orphanage. Then after the Great Avian Plague, a hatchery. Then young mothers lived here who had nowhere else to go. That's when I took over.
Young mothers and prostitutes. That feels like a sharp turn.
No, it didn't happen like that, of course. The process took 20 years, but one thing remains the same. I wanted to help girls who had nothing and no one. To help them.
And this was the best you could do, helping them sell their bodies.
You see things very superficially, Mr. Featherland. We're a family who helped each other even at the worst of times, took care of each other, and what's most important, survived. Yes, survive, no matter the cost.
And it's the cherry on top of the most treasured secrets of the rich and famous.
Very insightful, Mr. Featherland. There's truth to that. Knowledge is power, as they say. And we know a lot about powerful
Knowledge is power.
that could be used as weapons. Or the opposite.
Knowledge.
That could avert a war.
Плюс 5. Если я угадаю владельца карты, вы не скажете?
If I guess who the card belongs to, will you tell me?
I wouldn't say that's an acceptable price for such a secret as this, but if you guess right,
Я, кажется, знаю, кто владелец карты.
then I will tell you you were right. Yes.
Good. Let's see. The answer to my question. Natasha Katsenko.
Well, Mr. Featherland, it seems the gossip about you is right. What gave it away?
Она работала шлюпкой.
There's a beautiful woman with a mysterious past, trying to keep it a secret, while someone's threatening her with the exact same thing, leaving rather unmistakable messages behind. Plus, we found the card on Deborah, who was her best friend and confidant, so she was either trying to hide it or destroy it forever, so no one could find out the truth. Am I right so far?
Indeed, Mr. Featherland.
So if I'm not mistaken, Natasha used to work for you before she met Ibn Wessler. He fell in love with her, gave her a job at the Millions Club. The rest is history.
You have talent, Mr. Featherland. I'm really sorry you're not working for the government.
I am working for the government. I'm a cop.
Are you sure, Mr. Featherland?
Touché.
А, блин.
Natasha
Она
is
знает, что я не коп уже.
We can put it that way, but you know, this isn't just a workplace. She also lived here. She was part of our family, and we still love her very much.
Right. That puts everything in a different light. Savas is a true survivor, always was. And she's proud of that, even to this day. Maybe I can get her to trust me if I play to this part of her.
Так, опасная, стойкая, хитрая. Почему вы ее приняли? Может быть, в Наташе увидели себя? Все в городе считают вас опасной. Почему? Пытались защитить ее от чего? Говорят они по своему разумению. Наверное, защитить ее от чего, скорее. Вот так вот, наверное, да? Даже больше мне нравится.
You tried to protect her. From what?
Natasha came to me penniless, cold to the bone, and wounded. She was only 17 years old. Even if she were my enemy, I would have taken her in until she recovered. Yes, I'm like that. I was raised to be like that.
Haven't you seen any opportunities for profit? Or were you guided by pure animal goodness?
Is that so hard for you to believe?
I think that worldly women like you try to turn every position to their advantage. I hope I don't offend you.
On the contrary. But no. I didn't see any opportunities in a girl who could barely speak our language, who was starving and wounded and obviously running from something.
Плохо говорила на их языке,
In fact,
на английском,
I was
типа.
taking unnecessary risks because of her.
Плюс 5, хорошо. Так, готовы на все? Ваш холодный имидж просто маска, верно? Вы знали, что рискованно, все равно спустили ее. Почему? Вот это больше мне нравится.
You knew you were taking a risk, yet you still took her in. Why?
I don't know, Mr. Featherland. These things can't always be rationally explained. Not even when I've lived my whole life based on reason, on logic, almost every step calculated.
So Natasha came and turned your whole life upside down. She's like that, isn't she?
It's in her nature, yes. Poor thing can't help it. She's like a tornado. She usually takes everything with her.
That's quite an apt metaphor. But I have to agree.
Did she sweep you away, too?
I don't know yet, madam. I'm clinging firmly to the ground.
Плюс 10. Знаете, откуда привела Наташа? Где она была до
You
Кловеля?
know where Natasha came from before Clawville.
Naturally. The poor dear couldn't even deny it. Even her name's eloquent, her accent, but mostly her manners, Mr. Featherland. She's from Stovos, and she belonged to the upper class of Stavonian social circles. She could barely even speak the language when I first met her.
That's all you know about her. An ex-spy like you must have checked up on her new protege's past.
That's the most exciting thing. Yes, I have. Multiple times putting my most treasured connections to good use. But nobody found anything. Natasha's trail could only be traced back to the Stavonian border. What happened in that country, no one knows.
It's rather curious, don't you think?
It is, Mr. Featherland. Yes, curious. That's why I've always been rather fond of Natasha.
Did it touch you deeply when she left you?
Indeed.
Очень много разговоров прям.
Zavos is
Ща усну.
protective. It seems she's dedicating her whole life to her proteges. If I concentrate on that, maybe she'll open up to me.
Так. Вам не приходило в голову, что вы можете использовать отношения Наташи и Ибна в своих целях? Почему вы решили жить с Уэслером? Вы поддерживаете связь? Почему разрешили жить самое лучшее? Потому что она типа покровительница, а типа по факту лучше бы она жила здесь.
Why did you let her leave with Wessler?
What else could I have done? Wessler is a handsome, rich, powerful animal, and Natasha fell in love with him. If anything, I know you can't stand in the way of a woman in love. There's nothing more dangerous, Mr. Featherland.
I've been in this job for more than 20 years, but I haven't heard that one before.
You see? You learn something new every day if you have an open mind. Yes.
Не попал, да? Когда последний раз виделись, мадам? Вы злились, что она ушла, боялись, что разболтает секреты?
Were you angry at her for
Агрессия,
leaving?
агрессия, агрессия.
Afraid she might blab secrets.
Wouldn't you like to hear that? Yes, it would be a classic. The controlling crocodile obsessed with power can't take losing her favorite protege and seeks revenge.
I'm not saying it happened like that, but it could have.
Now, Mr. Featherland, you're smarter than that. You know very well that's not how it happened.
Maybe I just wanted to hear it from you. Still, I feel like you're not telling me everything.
Of course I'm not, Mr. Featherland.
Well,
Блин,
thank you
там
for
сейчас
your
минус
honesty.
будет.
Don't mention it.
Минус сейчас будет, да? А, не, плюс 5. Что вы чувствовали, когда узнали, что Наташа собирается уходить?
How did you feel when you learned Natasha was going to leave?
Honestly, I was very hurt. I loved her as a daughter. How would you have felt?
I couldn't say.
And I still couldn't stop her, and you know why?
Of course I do, because you loved her.
You've been in my shoes before, am I right, Detective? Yes, I can feel you have.
This isn't about me, madam. Please stop changing the subject.
I have felt betrayed on a certain level. Yes, and offended, and alone. Even amongst all my friends.
Were you disappointed in her?
Only in myself, Mr. Featherland. But I have a hunch you know this feeling very well.
Yes, you're right. Well, thank you for your time, madam.
Anytime, Detective.
Anytime, detective. Anytime. 4. 5. Настоящий детектив. Покчамп. Легендарные пернатые копы снова в деле. Немного устали, но свое дело знают. Хорошая работа. Наташа работала в борделе «Знойный Нил» до того, как Ибн Уэслер нашел ее и забрал оттуда.
Please, gentlemen, wait here a moment. I would like to show you something that could help you.
True детектив.
That's excellent.
True
Thank you. We
детектив.
will wait.
True.
Trust her?
Not in the slightest. Even her smile is fake. This woman wallowed in other animals' secrets until she became one too.
That's exactly how I feel.
Anyway, now that we're here, we can take a better look around.
Just what I was thinking.
Так. Осмотреться. Ну-ка, осмотримся что-нибудь. Блин.
Yes.
Там по-любому что-то с часами должно быть. Блин, что-то по-любому есть, короче. Где Руслан, когда он так нужен? Тут по-любому что-то есть, короче. Допер за 5 секунд? Чё допер-то? Я тупой не допер.
Beautiful pieces for sure.
Подожди. 6:30. Стояк на 5:30. У меня единственная мысль 5:30. Нет, не 5:30. Не работает. Не знаю. Сложно. Нет идей. Слишком тупой. Так, люди. Где она? Книги чекай. Так 49 там только было. 49 лет рептилии. А.
These books are here.
Четыре девять. Откуда 4? 49 лет рептилии. Типа 4-9.
These books are here for.
Чине? 49. А сколько? Я ж не знаю. Че, не 4 разве? Большая 49. Сорок девять и 7. Чё? Сорок девять и 7.
These books are here for.
А если 7, 49. Семь 49. Чего? 49. 7. Ну, в смысле, вот, 5, 6, 7. Или вот это вот 7 должно быть. Подожди. Да ну серьезно, ну.
A hidden door. Who'd have thought?
She is a legendary.
Все понятно, короче. 7 часов 49 минут.
This is something I've never understood. Why isn't a key good enough? I mean, you can take that with you, but riddles can be solved by anyone.
I don't think many animals get to be in this room, Marty. And the other thing is,
maybe she wanted us to find it.
Exactly what I'm thinking. Who knows? Anyway.
Порядок книг такой же. Ну, короче, я это... Мне только с вами играть в догадки всякие. А чё? Чё открылось-то? А, все.
This room is not like her at all.
The other must have been for show. Marty, this is the reality. We're talking about a professional spy.
A former spy.
Still, if anyone knows how to mask her real face,
Вероник, привет.
It's her.
Well, you think this is who she really is? Cold, dark, and tiny.
And full of secrets.
Так.
Ugh, this place gives me the creeps.
Me too. We better get out of here before she comes back.
Опять наркомания. Я пока не пройду, я не буду в другое ничего играть.
Names, numbers, dates. Oh, furry gods.
Do you think they all belong to the brothel?
Hell no. Half of it is a matter of national security.
What did we step into?
You know what? I don't care, Marty. I'm too old for conspiracies.
Тут такие девочки были. Хочешь покажу? Хочешь покажу, Вероник? Скоро тебе покажу девочек. Таких девочек. Уй, вообще. Или отмотай минут на 40 назад. Может быть, 30 назад. Там такие девочки были. Закачаешься. У меня к вам вопрос. Давай, 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 давай.
Hector III, our great and fair king.
I feel sorry for the poor fox, to be honest.
I don't. He has it pretty good.
Would you like to live your life as a puppet? Everything you do, carefully planned. Your rule and authority, the whole thing, just for show.
Even if he is just a puppet, Clawville needs a king. He gives strength and hope to many animals.
I guess.
У меня, кстати, тоже вопрос. Где фотка?
So the rumors are true.
Military intelligence. This dame's really something. I'm starting to think the whole brothel is just a cover.
Makes sense. You think she's still working?
Королевская разведка?
Well, based on what she told us, she's a committed royal.
Почему он до сих пор не САП?
I imagine she does. If we fly too close to the sun,
Она в разведке
we
работает.
shouldn't cross the.
Работает в
I
разведке.
don't want to know.
Так, нет времени. Нет времени.
This place gives me the creeps.
Me too. We better get out of here before she comes back.
Тю, вот это вопрос. Я думал, что-то интересное будет. А тут какой-то вопрос, типа, странный очень. Раньше такого не было, но во время пресса пытаюсь выключить спину, но она все равно задействуется, начинает поднывать, что ли. Не знаю, как объяснить, что значит, что у меня в районе поясницы спина слабая. Тебе нужно делать изолированное упражнение на мышцы живота, поэтому... Ну, вопрос в том, как ты делаешь упражнение. Я же не знаю, как ты его делаешь физически, я же не вижу, как ты его делаешь. Нужно делать его правильно по технике. Может быть, ты и по технике неправильно делаешь его, поэтому у тебя включается спина. Это типа не развод, серьезно, это типа так и есть. То есть, короче, тебе самое важное, если делаешь упражнение на мышцы живота, нужно делать его либо изолированно, либо правильно по технике, да, чтобы, техника правильно будет у изолированного упражнения, соответственно, либо делать правильно его сразу же. Но нужно понимать, правильно или нет. У тебя нет тренера, случаем там какого-нибудь, кто с тобой занимается? Потому что если тренера нет, то нужно, чтобы он глянул. Иначе, типа, ты можешь себе навредить в случае чего. Старая книга. О, это вот отсюда.
This has got to be it, Marty. Look at the missing page.
Oh, God.
Ну, а вот если что, я тренер, я могу помочь.
Yeah, the ladies and their guests.
Damn.
What this means, Marty, is that the most influential people in the city
Покровители
have been
Наташи.
Natasha's patrons.
Вот
Some
это
even from
да.
the royal family.
This book could destabilize Clawville.
At least the Clawville we currently know.
You think this is behind everything?
Ну, есть же онлайн-тренировки.
Somebody's blackmailing Natasha because of this?
Типа не рядом и многоточие такое, знаешь, типа, эх.
But something still doesn't fit. That piece of a painting.
Sonny?
If there's even a small chance of...
Sonny,
What?
there's another familiar name here.
What are you talking about?
Мое имя. Молли! Молли шлюпка! Она тоже работала в борделе. Так можно бесплатно со мной позаниматься.
Clucking hell, Sonny. Molly?
She was working here too.
It's probably someone else with the same name.
So that's why Natasha told me they'd known each other for a long time.
Look, boss.
I can't believe it. All those
Позаниматься
stories
или
about her
позаниматься?
past.
Listen, boss.
Так тренировками же
Molly
позаниматься,
loved
камон.
you, right?
Онлайн
Isn't
же.
that what matters?
Marty, please shut your fucking beak right now.
Заткни свой сраный клюв, или я заткну тебе его сам.
Sorry, but
Just shut the cluck up.
Вернулся на фразу «бесплатно со мной позаниматься». Это тренировками.
Sneaking around, Miss Diamond, you see?
I see, madam.
no, back off, lady.
О, пистолет!
There's no need for this. We don't want trouble.
Это Берта.
No, maybe you don't. Unfortunately, trouble has found
Перед реальными
you,
тренировками.
gentlemen.
Ну, просто Вероника не из Вологды.
We needed to know the connection. What this place has to do with Natasha.
And?
And my wife.
Filthy cops? He's talking gibberish. May I shoot him?
No, not yet, Miss Diamond.
I'd be very sorry to put holes in your lovely striped skin, but believe me, baby, I will. I've always wanted to know if diamonds are bulletproof.
Please, madam. It'll all be over in a second.
No. We have received different orders, Miss Diamond. Stand down.
Oh, I see. The pony does tricks on command. Well, I'm not surprised.
Пони.
That's enough, Marty. You knew who she was, didn't you? What she meant to me.
Well, well, Mr. Featherland. Aren't you interested in your case anymore? No? All it took was a name from your past, and your professionalism drowned in the mud.
Stop playing games with me, Zavas. What does all this have to do with Molly?
Nothing at all. No, she was just a little
Работала
bird among
все-таки,
the
да,
many
здесь?
who sought refuge
Шлюпка,
here.
значит.
You forced her into this.
You'd love to hear that, but until she met you, she was one of us. Just another...
You clucking...
Sonny, no!
Драка! Ой.
I think I was dreaming. But it wasn't the kind of dream you'd want to remember. Dark and painful. Then the suffocating smoke woke me. It wasn't fried eggs, that's for sure. Where was I? What happened? That treacherous crocodile. Then I saw Marty, who looked as horrible as I felt. Well, I've always wanted a romantic sea voyage.
God damn it. I knew I shouldn't have gone along with this.
Marty, I told you you could get out any time.
And you knew damn
Бордель горит. Бордель горит, как слышно.
I'll leave you in deep shit once I've joined you. You knew it, and you still asked me to do it.
Marty, listen.
You're a selfish bastard, Sonny, and you drag everyone around you down with you. How long was it till retirement? 120 days?
121.
But you just couldn't sit still on your ass, could you? Well, take a good look around, boss bird. This is you. And this is what follows you. Just this clucking misery.
Саша продолжает строчить.
And dead bodies. Do you understand?
Усиленно.
You have nothing else to offer but suffering.
Marty.
And feeling sorry for yourself. Oh, you're great.
Я крять не могу. Крять не могу поверить.
We're gonna die here on a goddamn blazing ship like roast chicken. Well, it's
Уже кончил?
dramatic, at
А,
least,
все, понятно.
just like you like it.
Умничка.
What?
I've almost managed to untie the knot. But if you keep thrashing around like that, we're really gonna die here.
Ah, for cluck's sake. Fine. Work your magic. Until then, I'm gonna say all the prayers I know.
You better.
Так, окей. Веревки. Начните, конец. Чего? Че, издеваешься, что ли, надо мной? Че за прикол? Да вы что, прикалываетесь, что ли, надо мной? Горим! А-а-а! Я ни черта не вижу.
So what now?
Now we run and swim.
I can't swim.
Well, you better learn fast or you'll die. I'm not gonna drag your fat ass to the shore if that's what you're hoping.
I shouldn't have brought this many guns with me.
Throw them away then.
Never.
Then I'll drag you down into the deep. Nah, I don't care. I always thought your gun mania would be your undoing.
Cluck you, Sonny.
We have to survive this first.
Well, after you, boss bird.
Все что ли? Так быстро? Подожди, а почему мы в воде вообще оказались?